Soyinka asks president to expose Ige's killers, intensify conspirators. Welcome to the news, and please subscribe to our channel. Elder statesman Prof. Wole Soyinka has urged the President, Major General Muhammad Buhari, retired, to ensure the exposure of killers of a former Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice, Chief Bola, to reinstate what he termed the broken lines of justice. About all this scenario, it is one person that brought all of us. In case you don't know, let me refresh your memory. About 2 weeks, is it 2 weeks ago now, that that book launch that the president came to Lagos State for, or went to Lagos State for, that particular book launch was actually the book of one Miss Chief B.C. Akande, who was the governor of one of the southwestern states. And in that book, my people, that book has dug out many, in fact, many secrets in that book. It is just like, they will drop some, and some people who, the book was, they had 1 or 2 roles to play in that man's life. It is, the name of the book is My Biography. So they are going to see, and they'll start talking. Now, they have gotten to the point of Bola, who was, of course, before now, sincerely, I had no idea who was Bola. They have scraped out history from our academic board. So before you get history now, you will need to do the work. You need to do the research. So Bola was actually an Attorney General of the Federation, as at that time, he was actually, will I say he died or he was murdered? Or people were insinuating, in that book now, they're insinuating that no, he was murdered, and they're asking justice to be served. Now I want to ask this question. If somebody that is in power was killed and justice is not served till now, how many years ago, what is now the common fate? I mean, what is the fate of a common man, the ordinary Nigerian like me and you now? It is well. Let's listen to the rest of the news. The playwright wondered what happened to the president's pledge to open an inquiry into the country's spate of political murders. Ige, also an ex-governor of Oyo State, was assassinated by unidentified men at his residence, Bodija, Ibadan, Oyo State, on December 23rd, 2001. Soyinka's position was contained in a statement to Ige's family addressed to the daughter, Mrs. Funsho Adegbola, on the occasion of an event titled 20th Bola Ige's Memorial Symposium. 2 decades of injustice. What are the implications on Nigerians' democracy? Organized by the Bola Ige for Justice Center in Lagos on Tuesday. Soyinka wrote, President Muhammad Buhari, what has become of your robust pledge to open an inquiry into the spate of political murders that the nation has undergone in recent years? The result amounts to yet another instance of political bravado. While we all accept that all life should be valued equally, some impose a special responsibility on those in governance. Bola Ige, as the nation's Minister of Justice and United Nations Civil Servant designate, was unarguably one of such. The nation's honor is in question and remains so until the hour of closure. Thus, she must never relent in demanding an explanation for his brutal murder. Expose the perpetrators, identify the conspirators, and reinstate the broken lines of justice. At the very least, we need a formal declaration regarding those who displayed an abnormal interest in the fate of those accused, to a level of proven documented interference both in the investigative process and within the judiciary. I am not alone in having written and lectured on these studied aspects that for the subversion of justice. There are surviving witnesses stating that unresolved crimes only lead to a culture of impunity. The essay said, such situation puts the entire nation at risk, no matter the privilege of high-level protection. He added, this is a lesson that Nigerian leadership has yet to learn. President Buhari, share the rewards of your investigations, if any. Did you say share the rewards of investigations? Share the rewards of investigations. All I'm asking is, if somebody who was in the position or that we call the Attorney General, the same position now Malami is occupying, Abubakar Malami is occupying now, is said to have been murdered, like he was murdered, and to date, 20 years later, his murderers are still walking free, then something is wrong. Something is wrong somewhere. Something is not adding up. What is the fate of we that do not have we don't have money, or we don't have people in the powerhouse, but somebody was in the powerhouse and was murdered, and then after how many years justice has not been served to this person? The perpetrators are eating rice, eating meat, eating chicken freely. Anything they like, they do. There is something wrong. That means we are in trouble if this continues. So I join my voice to Soyinka's, even though I know very little about this ex-AGF of the country that was murdered, but they should not continue to deny his family members and this man justice. But I doubt, because up till now nothing has been said about this man except after that book, after they mentioned this in that particular Chief Akande's book. And I just wish that it is taken up and justice is served, not just for him, for everyone that has been brutally or that have been maltreated or treated in a manner that is not right, all in the name of one thing or the other that we cannot seem to put up. Because even this man that died, we cannot seem to place why exactly this man died. Though in that book they were saying this is the reason or that was the reason, but sincerely, no one seems to have a clue. It is until they dive into investigations now that is when they'll be able to ascertain what exactly caused his mother and why exactly he was murdered. Soyinka, don't you know the way to Obasanjo's house? I think he has all the answers you need. This one is with his full chest too. So Professor do not know Ige's killers. Why asking Buhari now? Why can't him ask Jonathan then? Everything Buhari. Please, Oga Professor, ask Baba Obasanjo. He will expose killers of Ige to you. Wow. Okay. On this note, we have come to the end of